Welcome. Today we are going to demystify a powerful concept in calculus called Lagrange multipliers. If you have ever wondered how to find the maximum or minimum of a function when you are restricted by certain rules or boundaries, this is the method you need. We will explore the visual intuition behind the formula gradient of f equals lambda times gradient of g. Let's start with the problem itself. In optimization, we usually want to find the highest point on a hill, which is the maximum of a function f of x and y. However, in the real world, we are often constrained. Imagine you want to climb to the highest point on a hill, but you are forced to walk only along a specific path, shown here in red. This path is our constraint, g of x and y equals k. To solve this, we first need to understand level curves. Think of these as a topographical map. Each blue ring represents a constant height on our function surface. An important property of these curves is related to the gradient vector, represented by the red arrow. The gradient, or del f, always points in the direction of steepest ascent and is perpendicular to the level curve at any given point. Now let's look at our constraint. This yellow line represents g of x and y equals 0. We are not allowed to step off this line. As we walk along this yellow path, we cut through different level curves of our function f. Some points on the path are higher up the hill, and some are lower. Here is the key insight. As we move along the constraint curve, we reach a maximum value exactly where our path just kisses a level curve. At this specific point, the constraint curve does not cut through the level curve. Instead, it is tangent to it. This point of tangency is where we find our constrained maximum. Geometrically, if two curves are tangent, their perpendicular vectors must be aligned. This means the gradient of our function f and the gradient of our constraint g point along the same line. They might point in opposite directions or have different lengths, but they are parallel. This is why we can say gradient f is a multiple of gradient g. This leads us to the famous Lagrange multiplier equation. Del f equals lambda times del g here. Lambda is just a scaling factor, a number that stretches or shrinks the gradient of g to match the gradient of f. This single elegant equation encapsulates the entire geometric argument we just saw. So how do we use this in practice? We have a simple three-step method. First, calculate the gradient vectors for both your function and your constraint. Second, set up a system of equations by matching the components. The x components equal each other, and the y components equal each other. Don't forget to include the original constraint equation. Third, solve this system for x, y, and lambda. Let's try a classic example. We want to maximize the function f equals x times y, subject to the constraint that x squared plus y squared equals 1. Visually, we are looking for the hyperbola xy equals c that just touches the unit circle. This is equivalent to finding the rectangle with the largest area that fits inside a circle. First, we find our partial derivatives. For f equals xy, the derivative with respect to x is y, and with respect to y is x, so the gradient of f is the vector y comma x for our circle constraint g. The derivatives are 2x and 2y, giving us the gradient vector 2x, 2y. Now we set up our equations. Y equals lambda times 2x, and x equals lambda times 2y. Dividing the first equation by the second is a neat trick here, which quickly shows us that y squared must equal x squared. Substituting this back into our circle equation, we find that x squared is 1/2. This gives us our coordinates. To wrap up, remember that constrained optimization is all about finding geometry's sweet spot, the point of tangency. By setting the gradients parallel using the Lagrange multiplier lambda, we transform a difficult geometry problem into a solvable system of algebra. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.